Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about Indian Mental Health Act 1987 Chapter 3. In the last videos, we had a discussion regarding Chapter 1 and 2. Now we will see Chapter 3. Chapter 3 deals with establishment and maintenance of psychiatric hospital. So the chapter 3 is saying that the central and state government in any part of India established or maintain psychiatric hospital or psychiatric nursing home for the admission and care of mentally ill person, and separate psychiatric hospital may be established or maintained in the case of those who are under the age of 16 years, those who are addicted to alcohol or any kind of drug, those who have been convicted to any crime, and those who belong to such other or categories of person as may be prescribed. So the act is specifically saying that central and state government in any part of India establishing and maintaining psychiatric hospital for the admission and care of mentally ill person, and specifically they are saying that separate psychiatric hospital is needed for the people, those who are under the age of 16 years, those who are addicted to alcohol, those who have been convicted to crime, and those who belonging to such other categories. Another thing they have mentioned that establishment and maintenance of psychiatric hospital only with license. So the section prohibits the establishment or maintenance of psychiatric hospital by any person unless he hold a valid license granted to him under the act. So a valid license is very important to start a psychiatric hospital and also to maintain a psychiatric hospital. Next thing they have mentioned about application for license. This section provides for application for license for the establishment or the maintenance of psychiatric hospital or psychiatric nursing home. Every person must hold a valid license authorizing that person to establish or maintain psychiatric hospital or psychiatric nursing home. If the said person intend to establish or continue the maintenance of such psychiatric hospital or nursing home after the expiry of their license, make an application at least 1 month before the expiry of the license to the licensing authority for fresh license or the renewal of license or for the establishment or maintenance of such psychiatric hospital and nursing home. And another thing, every application shall be in such form and be accompanied by such fees as may be prescribed. Next thing they have mentioned about grant or refusal of license. A licensing authority shall make such enquiries as it may deem fit, and where it is satisfied that the applicant is in the position to provide minimum facilities prescribed for admission, treatment, and care of mentally ill person. That's the very important thing, and that's the first thing the license authority will check. So the authority will check whether the applicant is in a position to provide minimum facilities like admission, treatment, and care of mentally ill person, and also the psychiatric hospital will be under the charge of medical officer who is a psychiatrist. So these things they will check, and after that, where it is not so satisfied, the licensing authority shall refuse the license. So the licensing authority is having the right to refuse as well as accept the license or grant the license. Next thing is duration and renewal of license. This section empowers the licensing authority to grant or refuse the license for the establishment of psychiatric hospital. And they have specifically mentioned that a license shall not be transferable or heritable. We cannot transfer the license, and it is not heritable also. Whether the licensee is unable to function as such for any reason, the licensee or legal representatives of such licensee shall report the matter in the prescribed manner. How means within period of 3 months from the date of such report, or in the case of or death of the licensee from the date of his death. And every license are valid for a period of 5 years from the date on which it is granted. Next thing is appeal. So this section makes provision for the preferring an appeal to the state government by any aggrieved person against the order of licensing authority refusing to grant or renew license. So the aggrieved person also have the right to make an appeal to the state government against the order of the licensing authority if they are refusing or not granting or not renewing the license. This is all about Chapter 3 of Indian Mental Health Act. Hope you understand. So Chapter 3 deals with establishment, maintenance, and licensing, and how we get license and how they renew the license, all this information. Hope you understand. In next video, we will see about Chapter 4 of Indian Mental Health Act. Thank you.